Welcome back, my crafty people. I'm Aurora, and today on Crafting More, we will be stitching the handles upwards on our reusable bags. When I was first learning to make these, I tried to make them the same way I was seeing other creators do it. Now I'm not sure if it's the machine or needles that I'm using, but I can't sew over top of the handles a second time after folding them upwards. I think it's just too much material to work through for both the needle and machine, so I hand stitch the handles upwards instead. To get started, I measure some thread and use my little helper to feed it through the eye of the needle. I like to use a lot of thread to start with and measure about my wingspan times 4. I put both ends of the thread together and find the middle. Then I'll feed the middle through the eye of the needle before tying the two ends and the middle together. I'll tie 2 knots for everything as we continue through this video. Having 4 times the thread to sew with will be stronger than just using 1. And I make sure to use a needle that is a little thicker and has a slightly bigger eye hole to fit my thread. You can choose to stitch any way you'd like. I personally like making a simple X on the outside and 2 vertical lines inside. Again, I like doing everything twice to add support, so we will be going back over our X. Once we have that done and our needle and thread is coming through the inside, I'm going to place the needle behind both of our vertical stitches and pass back through the loop we just created. We're going to pull tight and repeat the same step, going behind both vertical stitches and through the loop again. Now the back should look like a mix between a H and a X. We are going to insert our needle behind the middle we just created and wrap the needle in the loop created twice before pulling tight. When editing this video, I tried not to speed it up too much so you could see what I was doing. And I also wanted to record me stitching at least 2 times to see what I'm talking about. Even though the handles are hand stitched up, you can still carry a lot of weight in these bags. The first handful that I made, I tested with a 24 pack of water and they held up great. I hope I gave you some ideas for your next project. Thank you so much for watching.